Hey YouTube Pipers, JC here. Just got done mowing the yard. Well, a little while ago. Did a couple other things. I transplanted a bush from one spot to the other. It was I forget what they're called now, but I had a time with this one on the end, so I just swapped the one out because it looks better like that anyway. So I'm still going to try to save the other one, but if it goes, it's not a big deal. So this morning, the review will be Old Fredders Broken Flake, and this is a HU tobacco, as you can see. But let me pop it open real quick so you can see. And this one, instead of the paint style tins, it's actually just like a larger, 100-gram tin. It's like a normal tin but larger. Comes in basically just some paper and stuff. And I mean, it smells good. It actually smells rather fruity and a little musty, you know what I mean? It's got a little bit of that barnyard, but in a good way. But it's definitely got some fruity floral notes to it. Stuff looks delicious. All right, didn't spill any that time. It's always a chore to get you guys to see what I'm seeing without spilling it. Comes not super wet. None of these come super wet. What I call goblet wet. They don't come like that. They come just normal, just, I don't know what you'd want to call it, kind of like a moist towel kind of. So didn't dry it, but I've had it open since Wednesday, I believe, Wednesday or Thursday, and been smoking on it since then. So I think this is my fourth bowl of it. But whenever I do a review, what I always do, and I've, told one of my buddies that the other day, I always smoke it in a briar and smoke it in a cob, just to see the difference. I know there's people out there that only smoke meerschaums and stuff, but, I've got a couple and I've smoked them. I don't know if maybe I just not smoking them right or what, but meerschaums to me, they always make the tobacco harsher, in my opinion. I don't know, but this one to me tastes fantastic. I mean, it tastes better than it smells, in my opinion. This is the one I brought with me to the pipe meetup Friday night, and everybody loved it too, because I wanted to just see. I'm like, maybe I'm the only one that's loving it, but nah, everybody else seemed to say the same thing. But didn't really look at many reviews. I kind of looked at like the description of it more or less than anything. I think I looked at Bean's reviews about a year ago when he got this stuff in, but I don't remember any of them. So I'm just, I didn't want to kind of tarnish my thoughts on anything. I tried to, look at other people's reviews before I review anything, unless it's something I'm just interested in getting kind of. But this one, to me, it's one of the tangiest red Virginias that I've had just straight out of the tin. Usually that comes with age, but this one, to me, it's got that little bit of tart tanginess to it. And the flavor builds as you smoke it. When you first light it, you get just a little bit of that. It's almost like a hay-like sweetness kind of, Not really. It's more darker than that. But the tartness, to me, comes on as you're smoking it. And the periquiness is phenomenal. It's not a lot of it, but it's enough to make it a vapor. It's got more of that figginess to it, It's got a white and a red pepper kind of, flavor to it, where, you get basically the tingle. You get a little bit of that burn on the retrohale, just a touch, not much. But it's not a black peppery one. And the flavor, to me, is more of a darker, plummy, figgy, stewed fruit type of thing, But trying to slow down here. When you slow down, then the tartness kind of comes up. That deep, rich, just fruity, cherry-ish type of thing. It's not like a pure cherry, but you get just a, like a darker, you know how you get the fresh ones that are real, real dark? They like that type of fruity flavor to it. It's got almost like a stewed jaminess to it, you know what I mean? Kind of like a, what's those jams you get that you put on stuff that aren't really jams? They have another word for them. Chutneys. It's like a chutney type of thing, you know what I mean? But I mean, it's not super complex. It's not like they have Orientals and all this other stuff in here to me, where it's just like a bunch of different flavors going on. But the flavor that's there is just phenomenal. I mean, in my opinion, anyways, that's just the type of stuff I like. The strength, I don't know if I could smoke this all day long. Maybe I could, but it's probably borderline medium strength, mainly from the Perique, probably. There's two different types of, in my opinion, red Virginias. You have the real earthy, and then when they age, they get kind of graham crackery type of thing, And then you have the other spectrum, which is tart and tangy. This one to me, and some of them are kind of in between. This one to me is way more tart and tangy than it is the earthy, graham crackery, and then they get that like that medium spice thing to it, kind of like the regular red Virginia from C&D, not the or the Carolina red Virginia. The one with Perique, I guess the Perique just helps it a lot, but the regular red Virginia to me is just a bit earthy and spicy for me. I like the one with Perique a lot better. But that still has that graham crackery flavor to it, which you do get in this from time to time. You do get a little bit of it. But to me, instead of being in the middle, it's kind of more tart and tangy and a lot less earthy and graham crackery. But I like this so much, I have to find myself slow myself down on it. And these HU tobaccos are just phenomenal. I mean, this tastes like an aged tobacco, in my opinion. I mean, it's fresh. I mean, it's fresh. You can tell just the way it looks, kind of, it's fresh. But it just, and I don't know how to 10 date this one. The others I found out on the side, they have a little it's like a little code with 4 different letters in it, and the last one is the year, so that's kind of easy. But I don't, other than the sticker, I don't know how to 10 date that. So if anybody knows, please let me know on this one. Obviously, I'm just going to put this year anyways. But if not, I'd just, they'd be like the curious to know in the future too, because there's 2 other ones I have like this that aren't the paint style that I like to see what they are. But yeah, I mean, it's not an overly sweet blend either. It's maybe 4. I'll give it a 4 out of 10 in sweetness. About medium, about solid medium in strength. The flavor profile to me, I'd say it's probably just a touch over medium. It's not full strength by any means, or full flavored by any means, but it's definitely, you get plenty of flavor out of this one. Should let it dry a little bit too. But I couldn't wait on this one. Like I said, you get done cutting the grass, do some yard work and stuff, and you just want to sit down, relax, and have a pipe. And I wanted to do it too while it's still nice out, because it's supposed to be like 86 degrees today and a little humid. So right now there's no humidity in the air. It's about 70, 72 right now. Light little breeze. Perfect. Perfect pipe smoking weather. Early spring and fall is definitely my favorite time, because I can just sit here with the garage door open like this and relax in my chair. But yeah, I mean, all of these have been super smooth. Like I said, even the one, the Louisiana, or what is it called? Not Louisiana Flake. The one I reviewed the other day, I forget what it's called now. But, you'll see it, you know what it is. But that one was more burley-esque, but it was still a smoother tobacco. I mean, these have all just, you can tell they're just high-quality tobaccos, you know what I mean? And I know I keep, bashing C&D, but it seems like to me their tobaccos just come so young. You just got to let them age a lot of times. Or they have been lately anyways, The small batch ones don't seem to be as bad. But some of their other, like I said, some of the stuff they have with the Orientals in it, it's just, I can't even smoke them out of the tin. I got to let them sit for 3 or 4 years sometimes. But yeah, this one's ready to go right out of the tin. I mean, just I'm sure it's going to age well, but it doesn't need to. It's so good right now. There we go. I think I got it that time. Yeah. See, when you just draw really easy on it, you get that nice tart and tanginess to it. I mean, like I said, it is a little bit of that hay-like sweetness in the background too, but you know, it all blends together. It's good. And the Perique, like I said, never overwhelming. It's there, but it's mainly on the retro head, and you get a little bit of that plummy, figgy, tingly spice. It'd almost be like, say, if you had like a jam and put a little bit of pepper in it, you know. So, so on the question, anyways, will I get more of this? Absolutely. This, I mean, you can probably already tell by my review. I'll probably get, you know, this is 100-gram tin, so I'll probably get at least a couple of them next time I place my order. Once I get through all of them, I talked to one of my other buddies. He's going to go in with me too, so we can kind of split the shipping a little bit. And he tried this one. He was blown away by it too. He really enjoyed it. So far, this is my favorite one. Just letting you know up front, I've only had 4 of them. Counting the one that Bean sent me to, which was the Balkan Passion, which I didn't review, but the Balkan Passion was good as well. I just have other Englishes that, to me, they're, you know, I didn't really want to buy any more Englishes this time. I wanted to have something else I hadn't had, but I may put that in order next time, though, because it was good. Only knock on that one was it's a little dry for me. It just, like when you get done smoking it, or even when you're smoking it down, it just makes my mouth really dry off for some reason. The other ones don't seem to be like that, so it must have been something with the Latakia. But yeah, I give this a stock up on, sell, or whatever you want to call it, for my review anyways. And I can't wait to open the rest now. I'll probably smoke, I don't know, 2 or 3 more bowls of this and put this one up too, and I'll probably pop a new 10 on Tuesday or Wednesday or something like that. And or I'll pop 2 more 10s. I'll usually do 2, and then that way I'll be able to review them next weekend. I'll do 2 more next weekend coming up. Unless I get to one this week, we'll see. But yeah, I guess that's about it. I'm just sitting here rambling now, enjoying the weather, enjoying chatting with you guys. So that's the review. This is JC again. See you next time.